going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you're watching this right now and trying to talk yourself out of going to the gym, allow me to stop you right there. Because I can guarantee you that after you see these Nick Walker videos, that there will be no way in hell you decide it's a better idea to stay home sitting on your butt. Here's the thing about Nick. He's not one of those rah motivation guys who gets in your face and tells you about how you should be doing better. He just does the work and leads by example. He's dedicated to the process, and his discipline is the reason why he's been able to do what he's done over these last 2 years. And anytime you do that, you don't have to talk about what you do, because the results always have a way of speaking for themselves. Have you ever heard stories about how athletes like Michael Jordan would invent things to be mad about just to keep themselves motivated? Because I'm wondering if we got a similar situation going on with William Bonac right now, as he tries to give himself a little bit of extra motivation heading down the home stretch of his Arnold prep. According to William, there's been a lot of criticism thrown his way because he hasn't posted pictures of his legs outside of the now infamous hamstring picture we saw a few weeks ago. So in response to that, he posted a photo late last week with a caption aimed directly at whatever those alleged haters are. Look, as far as I can tell, this version of William looks like it's going to be better than what we saw at the Olympia back in December. At some point within the last 2 weeks, we highlighted the fact that there's a strong correlation between winning the Arnold Classic and winning the Olympia in the bikini division. And I don't know if Jennifer Dorie happened to catch that story, but if she did, it might explain why it feels like she started to kick up her training another level or two lately. Even though she isn't coming back to defend her title at the Bikini International this year, you wouldn't know it based on the amount of work she's been putting in lately. This division has so much parity and so much depth at the top that it really does feel like you're splitting atoms when you're trying to draw a distinction between these athletes competing at the highest level sometimes. So if she wants to separate herself from that group and become the first athlete to repeat as champion since 2019, then this is exactly what she needs to be doing, because this division leaves almost no margin for error. As of today, I think we're a little more than 11 weeks out from the Arnold Classic South America, which means that it's way too early to get into preview mode at this point. But it isn't too early to preview the new physique update from William Martins, especially now that we know the Arnold South America is likely his destination for the season debut. William wrapped up his contest season relatively early last year, so I think people forgot how good he was early on. So if you fall into that camp, do yourself a favor and go back and look at the photos from the Mr. Big Evolution, because they give you a snapshot of how solid he was during his rookie year. So if he makes the sort of leaps we're expecting to see at the Arnold South America, I think a top 3 finish is definitely within the realm of possibilities. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.